HSN, and I'm your host, Dinah Perkovic. Back in November, Jewel joined us here live on the air for a concert, and she is back with us tonight. You know her as a world-renowned singer, songwriter, guitarist, actress, and poet. But Jewel's story has really humble beginnings. She was raised on a homestead in Alaska, and she struck out on her own at the very young age of 15 and signed a record contract just a few short years later. Her debut album, and we all remember it, Pieces of You, produced 3 mega-hit singles and captured the hearts and minds of music lovers worldwide. She's continued to cultivate a loyal fan base with the release of 9 albums and many more hit singles. With more than 27 million albums sold and a brand new album called Sweet and Wild, here we are very proud to welcome back to HSN, Jewel.
Once upon a time, used to feel so fine. I really made it shine. We laughed like we were drunk on wine, but not anymore, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore. Used to feel so good, used to laugh like we should. We did what we could. Come on, baby, I'm sorry. Would you open the door? Come on, open the door. Come on, open the door. Come on, open the door. Baby, don't say the stars are falling from your eyes. Baby, just say you need me one more time. For you and I, there is no good in goodbye. You know I used to love to leave, always had something on my sleeve. I guess I mistook being alone for being free. But never again, no, never again, no, never again, never again. So baby, don't say the stars are falling from your eyes. Baby, just say you need me one more time. For you and I, there is no good in goodbye. Yes, I too was just like you, finding comfort in a stranger's face, in some darkened place where no one knew my name. And I was slow to see that everything had changed, and I was sad to see that I'd never be the same. But without you by my side, I'd go insane. 'Cause you make the world make sense, baby. You make the world make sense. So baby, don't say the stars are falling from your eyes. Baby, just say you need me one more time. For you and I, there is no good in goodbye. For you and I, there is no good in goodbye. There'll be no goodbye.
Wow. Jewel, welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
Glad to be here.
That's the first track of your brand new album, Sweet and Wild, and we're really glad that you're able to bring it to us here on HSN, so thank you.
I'm very excited.
Well, I know that what we're doing for everyone when they call us here tonight is not only are you going to get Sweet and Wild, but you're also going to get the acoustic version as well. You're going to get 5 exclusive tracks that are done in an acoustic way, and it's from your album, and we're doing this exclusively here tonight for just $17.95. It's exciting.
Yeah, and this little sleeve here, the fans can't get it anywhere else. This is only people can get this picture in this little sleeve. So
And where
my
were these
fans are
photos
excited about it.
taken?
They were taken at my ranch in Stephenville, Texas. A friend of mine shot the pictures. It was really fun. It was a fun shoot because it got to be, well, kind of sweet and mild. And sweet and
Photos
mild.
are beautiful. And if you're a fan of Jewel like we are here at HSN, you're really going to want to be able to get this exclusive sleeve. And remember, you're going to get 5 additional tracks that are done in an acoustic way. Give me a bit, maybe a sense of what your inspiration was for this album, because you do, Jewel, make incredibly memorable music, and it always makes me wonder, how do you do it?
I love being a songwriter. You know, I can't believe that I get paid to do something I enjoy. I really consider that a luxury, and I just wrote as a hobby because I enjoyed it, and suddenly people started liking what I was writing, and it was really, it was like a dream come true for me. This album has sort of both sides of my personality. Half these songs are wild, because part of me likes to, you know, ride motorcycles and shoot guns on the ranch.
Right.
The other part is the sort of sweet side, very poetic and kind of lyrical.
I think most women, we can relate to that, right?
Yeah.
We're a little sweet and we're a little wild.
We like to be everything.
So our next song is called Satisfied.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that and play it for us?
Sure. Satisfied is a song that probably means the most to me on the album. It's really about evaluating what's important in your life and realizing when you are satisfied. Sometimes the simplest things make you happy, like telling somebody you love them while you can.
Or hearing an incredible artist play an amazing song. So would you do that for us?
I would love to.
Thank you.
If you love somebody, you better let it out. Don't hold it back while you're trying to figure it out. Don't be timid, don't be afraid to hurt. Run toward the flame, run toward the fire, and hold on for all you're worth. 'Cause the only real pain a heart can never know is the sorrow of regret when you don't let your feelings show. Did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it on line? Did you make it count? Did you look them in the eye and did they feel it? Did you say it in time? Did you say it out loud? 'Cause if you did, then you've lived some, and that feeling inside, that's called satisfied. There's busy people walking by, can't help but worry some, with so many things to do, so little love gets done. There's empty hearts everywhere, drowning but dying of thirst. But if you want love, it's not that tough. Start by giving it first. It's easy to give, baby, can't you see? Just close your eyes, open your heart, and do what comes naturally. So did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it on the line? Did you make it count? Did you look them in the eye and did they feel it? Did you say it in time? Did you say it out loud? 'Cause if you did, then you've lived some, and that feeling inside, that's called satisfied. Now horses are built to run, and the sun was made to shine above. Flowers are meant to bloom, and then there's us. We were born to love. We were born to love. So did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it all on the line? Did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it all down? Did you make it count? Did you look them in the eye and did they feel it? Did you say it in time? Did you say it out loud? Because if you did, then you've lived some, and that feeling inside, that's called satisfied. La la la, that's called satisfied. La la la, la la la.
That was so beautiful. That was so gorgeous. This is one of the songs, Jewel, that you were able to sing in the version that we hear, but also on the exclusive CD, the acoustic version. I wonder, how different is it to record one versus the other?
And I've always been told I sing better when I'm live.
Right.
And it's kind of true. It's hard for me to sing in the studio. And so with this album, I really wanted to try and capture that live feel. So I started at my home studio in Texas, and I played all these songs solo acoustic, just me and my guitar. And then those tracks are actually what I built the album around.
Wow.
So when you hear the 5 songs that are solo acoustic, you'll actually hear how I wrote them and how they started out before they got embellished. And then on the album, you actually hear how they turned out once they got all colored and dressed up.
So it's a very organic process making these songs. I love the fact that we get to hear it. If you call in now, you'll be able to get not just the Sweet and Wild, which is what you'll be able to order, you know, and get in the stores, but by ordering here for $17.95, you're not just going to get the Sweet and Wild, but you're also going to get an exclusive. And this CD, in fact, has 5 tracks on it that's done acoustically. And it's great because it is an HSN exclusive. And you can see all of the song titles to the new songs. This is exclusive to HSN. And at $17.95, remember, you're going to get the Sweet and Wild, but you also get the acoustic side as well. When you are writing these songs, is it music first, then lyrics? Is it lyrics first, the music? Does it wake you up in the middle of the night?
You know, they usually come together. Sometimes songs do wake me up in the middle of the night, a lot of times while I'm driving down the road. And then sometimes it's just watching people. You know, I love people, and I really feel blessed that I get to, you know, see so many types of cultures and travel around the world and see how the same we all are.
Well, I know we want to hear more from Jewel, so how about No More Heartaches?
I
Would
would
you play
love that.
for us?
Yes.
Okay, and here is Jewel with No More Heartaches.
This is a song I recorded finally, but I wrote it quite a while ago, so I'm glad to actually get it on an album finally. Shut up, sweetheart. There's something I need you to hear. I can no longer love the same thing I fear. I won't stay close to the one thing that hurts the most. I won't kiss the thorn. Hearts don't need to bleed to know what they're for. 'Cause there'll be no more heartaches, no more heartaches for me. Can't you see? I take back my sweetness. It's overlooked by your lust, and my songs are unseen 'cause your touch is too tough. You can't adore the subtlety of me anymore. I'll unfasten myself from the side and slip away, quiet as a sigh. 'Cause there'll be no more heartaches, no more heartaches for me. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see what your love has done to me? I need you to know. I need you to know. You gotta let me go. Beds filled with suspicion, hearts filled with spite. We sleep with these and ignore our sights. Too quick to hold someone else's worth over our own. There'll be no more heartaches, no more heartaches. There'll be no more heartaches for me. Can't you see?
Oh, that's great. What took you so long to put that song on an album? It's so great.
Thanks. You know, I'm prolific, luckily. Thankfully, I have over 500 songs, and I've never had a chance to record them. And I actually lose a lot of them. And
You
this
lose
summer,
a lot of them?
I don't write them down.
Really?
And I don't record them. I like to write something new, and so I just forget the old one and I write something brand new. Luckily, my fans are very into bootlegging. They've recorded every live show I've done for the last 15 years.
Wow.
And so I get on Twitter and I say, hey, what songs do you guys want? And they
Right.
start sending me these titles I don't even recognize.
Oh, how great is
And this
that?
was one of them. And I was like, send me a link. So they'd send me a bootleg in the mail, and I'd get it, or online, they'd just send me a YouTube the video. And I'd relearn these songs, and this was one of those kind of forgotten songs.
That is a great story. I don't think I've ever heard an artist tell a story quite like that. So bootlegging's good.
Bootlegging keeps me in line.
And if you don't know what song you're going to write next, you can just let her know.
Yeah.
That's amazing. When you were writing these songs and you're thinking about putting them on an album, did you know ahead of time that you were going to do an acoustic version of some of them?
You know, I had no idea. It wasn't my plan. I just wanted to build around an authentic chord that was like me. So I took those acoustic tracks, went to Nashville, and then they cut the band, bass, drums, and guitar around those acoustic tracks. But my fans love me solo acoustic, kind of like I'm doing here.
Yeah, we
They kind of like it more than me with a full band, and so I just got the idea last minute to try and throw in some acoustic tracks so they can kind of take what I'm doing here home.
Well, we love that, because when you order with us tonight from HSN, you're not just going to get Sweet and Wild, but you're also going to get 5 additional acoustic tracks, and this is only $17.95. We're going to expect this to be shipped to you around June 9th, but I think it makes a great birthday gift, a great, you know, any kind of gift for someone. Music is sort of one of those timeless things. You know what I always think about? I always think about in all these hundreds of years we've had music, no 2 songs are alike.
It is amazing.
Isn't that incredible?
And yet there's not very much to write about. It's always love and heartbreak.
I know. And every single song, the melody is different and the lyrics are different, and it's amazing that, you know, of all the songs that are out there, you really do make music that touches people. And I've always wanted to ask, how do you know when you're in the studio? How do you know when, okay, that's it, it's in the can, that's the take, we got it? How do you know?
For me, the important thing is to try and tell the story. So I really believe in being honest in my lyrics and in my writing, being really true about what I'm feeling. And as long as I can get that emotion across, that's all I care about. So I don't think you should be too vain when you're singing or when you're in the studio. As long as you're getting that story across, that's when you should quit, you know, when people get the point.
Well, it's only $17.95, and yours is here. Again, it's 957311, exclusive to HSN, Sweet and Wild, which I've heard every track. You will love it. I am telling you, if you are a Jewel fan, you're going to love this album, this CD. You really will. I'm dating myself. I keep calling it an album. And then you're also going to get the acoustic version, and there are 5 tracks, No Good and Goodbye, Summer Home in Your Arms, Stay Here Forever, which you will love, and then No More Heartaches and Satisfied. And this particular album sleeve cover that you're seeing here, that's exclusive photographs when you shop with us here tonight on HSN. So we're really excited. Jewel, would you sing another one for us? Because I think they wanted you to sing Stay Here Forever, which I love that song. So here's Jewel with Stay Here Forever.
Laying here dreaming, staring at the ceiling, wasting the day away. The world's flying by our window outside, but hey baby, that's okay. This feels so right, it can't be wrong so far. As I can see where you wanna go, baby, I'll do anything. Cause if you wanna go, baby, let's go. If you wanna rock, I'm ready to roll. And if you wanna slow down, we can slow down together. If you wanna walk, baby, let's walk. Have a little kiss, have a little talk. We don't gotta leave at all. We can lay here forever, stay here forever. If you wanna see that Italian tower leaning, baby, we can leave right now. If that's too far, we can jump in the car and take a little trip around town. They say that California is nice and warm this time of year. Baby, say the word and we'll just disappear. Cause if you wanna go, baby, let's go. If you wanna rock, I'm ready to roll. And if you wanna slow down, we can slow down together. If you wanna walk, baby, let's walk. Have a little kiss, have a little talk. We don't gotta leave at all. We can lay here forever, stay here forever. Oh, it's a big world for a boy and a girl. Letting go of it all, holding on to one another. Oh, there's a whole other world to discover under the covers. So if you wanna go, baby, let's go. And if you wanna rock, I'm ready to roll. And if you wanna slow down, we can slow down together. If you wanna walk, baby, let's walk. Have a little kiss, have a
I love that. And that was actually, some of you will recognize that song because that was part of the Valentine's Day soundtrack, wasn't it?
It was.
How do you get involved? This is not your first movie soundtrack. How do you get involved? Because, oh, there you are on the red carpet. Beautiful as
It was an
ever.
all-star-studded red carpet. It was like being at the Oscars. There were so many celebrities in that movie.
Do you get
really
starstruck?
fun. I do get starstruck. I was sitting behind Julia Roberts, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
That is something to get
Yeah.
starstruck over, definitely. But how do you get involved in these movies? And I wonder, because you can't see the movie before you write the song.
Yeah.
So are you writing the song from a script? Because that takes some imagination, doesn't it?
It changes different times. Sometimes you write it from a script without seeing the movie.
Right.
This one was already written. I had written it over the summer, and they needed an
kidding.
extra song, and it just seemed to fit the bill, and they took it up.
So let's just call Jewel. She's got hundreds of songs written already. Let's just call Jewel.
Yeah.
What's it like, though, to work on a movie and be part of that? Is it almost less pressure in a way because you're part of a whole soundtrack as opposed to, that's one of, many songs on your album?
For me, it's just a fun chance to get to be part of something that isn't something you'd normally do. So it takes you outside of your normal comfort zone. And especially if you're going to write for a movie, it's a lot of fun because it's something you may not have written otherwise.
Right. Your music is I always say it, but it's very memorable. You write lyrics that are memorable. You write songs that, you don't just remember because you hear them a few times on the radio and you know the words. But like 10 years later, you hear a Jewel song on the radio and everybody in the car says, oh, I love that song, turn it up. How do you do that? I mean, has life really changed the way you write your music, or is it always kind of the same process? Because, now you're in your 30s, you're married, it's a different life now. Does it change for you how you write your music, or are you just doing it the same way you always have?
Writing's always been a really happy discovery for me. It gave me a lot of happiness and freedom as a kid. I had kind of a tough upbringing, and I turned to writing as a release and kind of as a therapy. And it was a healthy one, instead of doing drugs, I wrote, and it helped me work through what I was going through. Sure. And then I got rewarded for it. I started making a career out of it, which blew my mind. And it's allowed me to continue that process. So it's still a process of self-discovery, revealing myself, trying to understand what's happening with me, and document my life. This is a great time in my life. I'm really happy, and I feel really blessed to have gotten where I've gotten.
Well, it shows in your music. Will you sing for us again?
I would love to.
I'd love to hear you play 10.
I would love to.
And don't forget, we also have a show coming up tomorrow at 12:40 with Jewel as well. So please be sure to tune in then. In the meantime, here's Jewel.
So I wrote this song after I got in a bit of a fight with my husband. I'm sure no other married couples have been through that. So I dedicate this to all the married couples. This is called 10.
Whoever said love is easy must have never been in love. Sometimes it's a landmine, one wrong step and it blows up. A word, a look, lights a hidden fuse. It's hard to see just what you have when you're seeing red. And easy to do something that you know we'll both regret. I have to stop, think, count to 10 before I leave. 1, I still wanna hate you. 2, 3, I still wanna leave. 4, I'm searching for that door. 5, I look in your eyes. 6, take a deep breath. 7, take a step back. 8, 9, I don't know why we even started this fight. By the time I get to 10, I'm right back in your arms again. Words thrown so callously, like weapons when we fight. But when they cut too deep, I wanna leave it all behind. I have to stop, think, before I cross that line. 1, I still wanna hate you. 2, 3, I still wanna leave. 4, I'm searching for that door. 5, I look in your eyes. 6, take a deep breath. 7, take a step back. 8, 9, I don't know why we even started this fight. By the time I get to 10, I'm in your arms again. You can lose what you're not thankful for, but I don't want that to happen to you and me. better count my blessings. 1, you still move me. 2, 3 send chills right through me. 4, you leave me wanting more. 5, I look in your eyes. 6, take a deep breath. 7, take a step back. 8, 9, I don't care why, but thank God it happens every time. By the time I get to 10, no, by the time I get to 10, no, I can see how blessed I've been. Choose you all over again.
Wow, those are some words of wisdom, huh? How about that? Whether you've been in a relationship for a year or 10 years or 15 years, you still have to remind yourself every now and then, don't you?
You do. It's good to take a step back in those moments and calm down before you say something terrible.
Yeah, because something terrible does come out of your mouth eventually.
I know it.
That is a great song, and obviously came out of a fight you had with your husband,
Yeah.
Ty. How many years have you been together
We've been
now?
together 12 years now.
Wow,
Yeah.
that long,
Yeah,
huh?
but we've only been married. We're just coming up on our 2-year anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
when's your what was your wedding date?
You know, it was August 8th, and so it's coming up here pretty quick, and we're going to ride our motorcycles from Texas to Alaska for our anniversary.
That sounds like so much fun.
That's the wild side.
Do you guys ride a lot?
We do. We each have motorcycles, and we like to do things like that because it's nice as a couple to try and do things
Yeah.
together, but
Oh, yeah.
still have
So
an adventure.
That's the wild side.
Yeah.
Count to 10. That's the sweet side,
Yes.
right? You get a little bit of both sides of Jewel when you order the brand new configuration that we have for you here today from Jewel, and that is, of course, Sweet and Wild. It's an exclusive bundle, though, which I love. If you love her album, you're going to love the acoustics. They're beautiful. And I can see what your fans mean when they say, like, you get to hear that voice. And you have a way of storytelling when you sing. It's not just about how big can your vocal be, how high can you get. It's really, you tell a story and you make us feel that story.
Yeah, I really feel like you should try and be invisible when you're singing and just use everything you have in your skill set to try and tell that story. And that's the most important thing, is to communicate that story, not to show off or do a bunch of vocal trills that don't mean anything, but just do whatever it takes to make people feel what you're feeling.
Well, you'll never be invisible. I hate to tell you, mission not accomplished. But the music is beautiful, and again, you are going to get the Sweet and Wild, and you're also going to receive today, when you order from us here at HSN, the acoustic version. This album sleeve or CD jacket that you're getting here are exclusive photos that were taken at Jewel's Ranch in Texas, and they're exclusive photos. The photos are beautiful. I encourage you to, open up the CD and look throughout. The photos really are stunning. And when you order tonight, again, just $17.95, and we anticipate these will be delivered around June 9th or so. So 957-311 is your item number. And while you're ordering this, don't forget you can also visit us at hsn.com, and you can check out the Lullaby CD. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
That is really beautiful and unexpected. That was a very unexpected CD. It was absolutely gorgeous, though.
Yeah, it's an indie release, and I wanted to make it for adults. So it's music for adults. It's all original music with a few lullabies like Twinkle Twinkle in there.
Who can fall asleep at night these days anyways, right?
It's
We need
really
a little
true.
help.
I needed something to relax at night with.
All right, Catherine, so what are we going to next? Okay, Summer, what is it?
Yeah, Summer Home in Your Arms.
Home in Your Arms. Would you
would
play
love
that
to.
for us?
Yeah.
Thank you. Remember, exclusive bundle, just $17.95. It's 957-311. All right, Jewel.
Take your coat off and throw it on the floor. Night delivers you to my arms once more. You feel so familiar as you get into bed. Cigarette smoke halo around your head. You lean over and kiss me so sweet. Nobody wake me if this is a dream. I'm gonna build myself a summer home in your arms. Kiss you with the languid adoration of slumber. Land in random as lotto numbers. One on each eye and oops, one on your nose. And 10 for each of your cute little toes. You lean over and kiss me so sweet. Nobody wake me. If this is a dream, I'm gonna build myself a summer home in your arms. Some people build with wood and brick. Some people build with stone